Kia ora. This is Kia ora Oz. Welcome to the channel. I'm Darren, and this is the continuation of a lap that my late wife Selena and I started in June of 2023. After her passing, I decided to continue the journey solo, safe in the knowledge that she will always be a part of my journey. Follow along and find out what it's like to travel this vast continent solo. Ka kite. Kia ora Oz, kia ora whānau. So I left 40 Mile Beach about 6:30 this morning. It's now coming up on 12:30 in the afternoon, and I'm about 40 minutes out of Yardie Homestead on the Ningaloo Coast. Oh, I made it to Exmouth. Yesterday, big travel day, 6.5 hours on the road to get to the Ningaloo Coast and Exmouth. So I'm currently camped in the Yardie Homestead, which is just outside of Exmouth on the Ningaloo Coast. So yeah, here for 6 days I think. So I didn't do too much yesterday except for set up camp, go and get some supplies from the IGA in town. I did stop at the lighthouse on the way back, which is at Cape Vlamin, Vlamingh, or Vlamin Head Lighthouse. Sam's fun fact: up there's the remnants of a radar station, or the base of it, and it was one of 4 that were put along the West Cape to give early warning of Japanese air attacks, especially on the Allied bases here in the area. Most notably the submarine refueling base at, I want to say, Learmonth. It was also used for the approaches of civilian overseas aircraft, or the air route into Australia, with the Australian landfall first at Learmonth. So there you go. Alright, so I'm just going to head out today and have a look around and get back in time for the rugby. Take a look at this. There you go. So this is Osprey Bay, beautiful little snorkeling spot. You can actually, you can't fish here. There's quite a few places around here you can't fish. But you can actually paddle out, and there's some mooring buoys out for you to moor up to and have a snorkel. But I'm just going to go offshore today. I'll come back here tomorrow and launch the kayak and go out. So I was out and about yesterday before the rugby started and had a quick look around and did a bit of snorkeling at Osprey Bay. So I'm going to head back there today and probably drop the kayak off and head out to the reef for some snorkeling. Fishing here is pretty sparse because it's all a marine sanctuary, so I won't be doing too much fishing while I'm on the Ningaloo Reef. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. I've got to head into town first, pick up a parcel and some supplies, and then yeah, I'll head to Osprey Bay again. Beautiful spot, absolutely beautiful. Dived with a turtle yesterday. Apparently there was a few turtles out on the reef as well. So yeah, that's what I'm up to today, and I'll take you along. Sam's fun fact. So the town of Exmouth was only established in 1967. Ostensibly to support the nearby United States Naval Communications Station, Harold E. Holt. Beginning in the 1970s, or the late 1970s, the town began hosting United States Air Force personnel assigned to Learmonth, or to the Learmonth Solar Observatory, a defence science facility jointly operated with Australia's Ionospheric Prediction Service. There you go. The location was first used as a military base during World War II As I said yesterday, it was a submarine refueling station after the Allies got pushed out of Java. But it was also, it was codenamed Potshot, and it was also the base where a Z Special Unit used it as a staging base for Operation Jaywirk, a raid on Japanese shipping in Singapore Harbour. So if you remember, or if you've heard of the story of the crate, this is where they left from. So there you go. Alright, I'll clean up and head out for the day. Paddling out to the reef to have a bit of a snorkel. So a good day yesterday. Took the kayak out and paddled out to the reef where you can hook up to some mooring buoys, and then spent 2 or 3 hours in the water snorkeling and having a look at the reef and coral and a couple of turtles, and yeah, it was awesome. So yeah, came home and collapsed. So today I'm going to head into Exmouth. I might try and drop a fishing line in at the marina, not sure yet. But I went to pick up a parcel yesterday, of course it's Sunday, the post office is closed. But you lose track of the days. So there you go. So I'll go and do that today, and yeah, generally hang around. There's a couple of bits of maintenance I want to do on the van. I want to put a new shelf in to hold the coffee machine, just to give me a bit more space. So I might go and see if there's a Mitre 10 and get some stuff for that. But overall, a lazy day today. Alright, so we'll take it along whatever we do. Sam's fun fact. So Exmouth, now when we talk about big things, you know, like big banana and all of that sort of stuff. So Exmouth has 2 big things. The big whale shark, which was constructed in 2002, and the big prawn, constructed in 2005. Both of which were constructed by Brian Paskins. On you, Brian. There's an ongoing prawn war between the big prawn and the big prawn in Ballina, New South Wales. The big prawn in Ballina is larger, but Exmouth locals say theirs is much more realistic. I'm not going to check that out and make our decision on that. Alright, so I'm going to clean up and start my day. Just called in to take a quick look at the Yardie Turtle Centre. Apparently lots of turtles on this Ningaloo Coast, and especially in the summer months when they're with their mating apparently. So yeah, they've got this little turtle centre here to have a look at. Didn't do much yesterday, just went into town and did a couple of things. So I got a couple of things that I needed for the car, and I actually reorganised the roof rack. I've just upgraded my Starlink to the Gen 3 Starlink so that I can mount it on the roof of the car when I'm driving. So I had to move some stuff around on the roof rack to accommodate that. So I will show you that when I get the mounts. So today I'm just going to head out and have a look at the oyster stacks. I don't know what that is, but apparently there's some good snorkeling there, so I'll probably get in the water again, which will be good. Yeah, so that's what I'll do today. Tomorrow I've got my dive with the whale sharks, so the weather's looking good, so hopefully it's like this again tomorrow and I'll be out in the water all day. Alright, Sam's fun fact. So the Exmouth Gulf prawn fishery is one of only a handful of worldwide that supports commercially viable populations of 5 different prawn types or species: brown tiger, western king, endeavour, banana and coral. The most sought after is the brown tiger, which is highly prized for its taste, texture and vivid colour, and is exported around the globe. The prawn season in Exmouth here runs from May till November, and an average annual catch is approximately 700,000 kilos, half of which are brown tiger prawns. There you go. Fishing is conducted at night when the prawns leave the safety of the seagrass beds in search of food. Prawning pauses during the full moon period when prawns molt and shed their skins. Alright, so I'm going to clean up and head out for today. So walking down to the oyster stacks. It's called the oyster stacks. I don't know why it's called the oyster stacks, but it is. It's supposed to be a pretty awesome snorkeling spot. So we've got the gear, we're going to see what we can see. Was out at the oyster stack for a snorkel and did a couple of other things. I had to go and get a prescription filled, so I did that. So yeah, it was really nice at the oyster stacks. Been good at full at high tide. I wouldn't mind doing that again at high tide, but anyway, you don't know what you don't know until you get there. So today, bit of a bucket list day today. I'm heading out on a charter to hopefully snorkel with whale sharks. So that's one of the big attractions to Exmouth, is to get on the charter boats and head out in the hunt for whale sharks. So here's hoping the weather stays good and that we see some whale sharks today. So I'll be up all day on that boat, half an hour to pick up in half an hour. Alright, so that's what I'm doing today. Sam's fun fact. So the whale shark is a slow moving, filter feeding carpet shark and the largest known extant fish species. The largest confirmed individual had a length of 18.8 meters. Whale sharks inhabit the open waters of all tropical oceans. They are rarely found in water below 21 degrees Celsius. Whale sharks' lifespans are estimated to be between 80 and 130 years based on studies of their vertebral growth bands and the growth rates of free swimming sharks. They have very large mouths and are filter feeders, which is a feeding mode that occurs in only two other sharks, the megamouth shark and the basking shark. They feed almost exclusively on plankton and small fishes and pose no threat to humans. Okay, Mum? So yeah, that's the whale shark. So that's what I'm doing today. So I'm going to clean up and head over to the pickup point. Go, 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 guys! this point we'd done 5 or 6 dives with 2 separate whale sharks. The crew were absolutely amazing. They had a plane spotting for the sharks, and then we'd race ahead. Guy on top of the boat would get us lined up, we'd get into our groups, and then get the word to go, go, go. And in the water we went. Then the guide, one of the girls that was in the water with us, would line us up in a line in the direction that the shark was coming, and then give us a heads up to say that the shark was on us. So then you'd just go under and watch the shark go by, and then you could turn. Once the fin got in line with you could turn and start swimming along with the shark. It was absolutely amazing. The water was fairly clear, although the visibility wasn't the best it's been apparently. But I thoroughly enjoyed this whole experience, and it was well worth the money. We finished diving with the whale sharks and went to another snorkel spot and did a small snorkel after having some lunch, and then on the way back ended the day with a nice cold can of beer. So yeah, had a really awesome time. Wow, yesterday was just wow. If you're ever in Exmouth, or if you ever get the chance anywhere to swim with the whale sharks, grab it, because yeah, that was just out there. So you will have seen on the video all of the goings on with the whale shark, or sharks. I think there was we did 6 or 7 dives or swims with 2 individual whale sharks. So it was well organised. They just, they spot them, they race out in front of them, drop you in the water. The guides get you in a line, and the spotter, is indicating the direction of the whale, and then they get you in a line, and then next thing you know, the whale sharks coming past. It was awesome. And then we snorkeled in a couple of other places, just normal snorkeling, which was great. And we saw a couple of humpback whales as well. So all in all, a fantastic day yesterday. I got home and just collapsed, and I just lay down for half an hour, and I think 2 hours later I woke up. I was exhausted. It was hard work. But yeah, one of the most enjoyable things I've ever done. It was fantastic. So today I'm heading out. It's a travel day today, although it's hardly a travel day. It's only 40 minutes down the road. I've been looking to try and get a camp on the beach at one of the beach campsites along the Ningaloo Coast, like Osprey Bay or somewhere like that. But they're just packed, so I've been looking every day. So I really need to fill in the next 2 days somehow. I need to find somewhere to stay for the next 2 days. So I'm going to head into Exmouth. There's an overflow in Exmouth, but you can't book in there until 2 o'clock. And it's first in, best dress. So I'll head into town. I'll take the caravan through the car wash, and then wait to book in, hopefully get a spot in the overflow for the next 2 days. After that, I'm heading to Ballara Station. So I'm going to end this video here. Before I go, Sam's fun fact: whale sharks are alone swimmers, so you don't see a group of whale sharks or 2 whale sharks together. They're alone all the time. They said sometimes you might see a whale shark cross with another one, but then they go on their way. So they're not schooling fish, and they are fish, by the way. And no one really knows how, where, or when they mate, which is interesting. The females have both eggs and live whale sharks. So the eggs hatch with it in the whale shark, and then the live whale shark pops out. They pop out at about 54, 55 centimetres. So there you go. Okay, so yeah, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's free. So do that. Give us a like if you liked the video, and love to hear any comments. Alright, so we'll end this video here, and the next one will be between here and Monkey Mire. Alright, so ka kite.
Mm-hmm.